Yeah, so
right.
that's why I have to wear pants in the library for now. Oh, we're recording? My bad.
Well, I can't count the number of times I've been kicked out of libraries for, clothing disruptions.
Many such cases.
I can. I keep a log.
It's a shorter list of libraries I can go to. I guess, welcome back to the cold open of Renegades. We are now recording episode 6. I have been giving them after the fact names, so I don't know what this episode's going to be named. I've finished the first 3, so those have names at this point. And I did want to go over, we got our longtime podcast friend, Brandon Centino, I think his name. He left us in a comment, so I'll read it to you guys. After listening to the first episode, he said that in a few years, Dreadnought's going to start a laundry service that employs ex-convicts and rehabilitates them to deal with their anger. Sort of like Dave's Killer Bread.
Yeah.
We have to save him. We have to get him, guys.
I read that comment as well, and I was like, this man's going to be so disappointed.
Yeah, because yeah.
When he hears this, he'll know, yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Don't you worry, man. Jack will not rest until he's out of whatever situation he's in.
I already
Jack
have
has
plans.
the only details of what happened, too. Jack and the Fixer.
Yeah.
Jack and the Fixer sounds like a band.
Oh.
Yeah, it could be. Do you want to give the recap?
Yeah, absolutely. So for those of you joining us today are Renegades, after successfully escaping the prison, all on their own, not with the help of the Fixer, grouped up with a cult. What is the name of the cult again?
Exalted Vanguard.
The Exalted Vanguard. After taking some much-needed R&R and competing in a set of competitions, in which I actually do know who all won, but I don't want to list them all out because that's going to take a while. But a series of competitions, the group eventually decided to move on to their actual objective, to occupy a Russian facility and relieve a teleporter. The party then...
Euphemistic explanation.
The party then split very momentarily as Jack went with the Fixer to gather some materials and everybody else met up with them at the fence. We left off at the fence as we were shopping for equipment to assist ourselves in the mission.
Yeah, and actually that's a good segue that you guys did split off, because where you split off to, if you listen to this side by side to Golden Squad, you'd see the overlap a little bit. Just a little bit though. It's a little bit. There's a few details missing between. In at least, I don't want to give too much away, but there's a few details missing.
I'll be completely honest. I don't fully remember
If
what
you
happened.
know, you know. And most of us making this podcast right now don't know. So Congratulate yourself on knowing more than us.
Only I know.
I don't know anything that is happening in this universe other than what Magus witnesses.
Okay, so what happened was the Fixer went to a facility and met with, I think, Havoc and Jack were the witnesses. They saw him meet with a few people, and one of them was actually Mary Miller. They had someone tied to a chair. They removed a bag from the person's head. You couldn't see who it was. It had Havoc and Jack observing from across the street with a scope or binoculars or something like that. And they saw Mary pull the bag off the head of somebody and the Fixer talk with her. There was no audio, so you didn't actually see what happened. But then you followed the people out of the group to a warehouse. You set up security cameras there, or got surveillance photos or something like that. So you have some pictures of what looked like 2 twins, Mary Miller and a few other people that were with her. So you have those stored on a phone or something with you. And then you all met up at the Fence's place to get geared up for Russia.
One last note, we got to the fence and everyone was horny for some reason.
Yeah, it was weirdly...
Everyone started hitting on the Fencer.
That's right, no, yeah, and then he said okay.
I was demure about it, and then I was horny out of character to the audience because you guys, hey audience, you met me.
How you doing, audience?
Still looking cute out there, audience. Hi, what's up?
Both of you? Yeah.
A character, very reserved. Me, be as parasocial as you want out there, guys. What's up?
Y'all are allowed to imagine having sex with Magus. Just know that he would never have sex with you.
What does that mean?
He has a daughter. He's done it at least once.
Yeah. but none of you are good enough for him.
Okay.
Wow.
What?
Anyway.
Do you think the arch wizard of our time is just going to go with anybody? Please.
The Gary?
The Gary Fitton?
Can't touch Gary.
Yeah. I'm so
dreaming.
glad I picked the lamest name.
No, it's great. I love Gary. Gary's a perfect name for that character. And I want to bring up after our recap that Will is not here. I don't know if you've not heard his voice, but Will be out this week. He should be back next week or 2 weeks from now. But I'm planning to do a special session with just him later. So you will probably hear him at the end of the episode if I have time to tie them together. I think that's everything we need. I guess we should say hi, everybody that's here. So Draven,
Yo,
playing Magus. Gary,
the great.
all right. Julia playing Jack.
What's up?
Wasabi playing Miku or Havoc.
Hello.
And Pen playing Sawyer.
Howdy.
Cool. All right. So let's pick it back up. You guys have browsed the aisles of Fence's facility. He's a collector of all this like exotic technology. So he has a wide selection of not only exotic ones, he has the regular ones too. He has like a huge inventory of things that you can choose from to take on your mission. The fixer lets you guys know that you're not stowing away on like a Cessna or something, but you don't have a lot of space.
Flying coach.
Right, yeah. You can only get your carry-on.
Okay,
It's not a bad way to put it.
So I can't take the bazooka with me?
No, you can. It's just you can't take 10 bazookas.
Well, dang it. That's exactly the amount I wanted.
So if you wanted to take like a backpack full of stuff,
Well, yeah. So what about, and for the listeners, I put this in the group chats. This is a little bit out of context, but what about my 52 Rolex watches? I can certainly take that with me, can I not? I feel like I could take 52.
I think 52 Rolex watches would fit in a backpack.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, that's fair. I would even allow you to take 52. And actually, as your character, I can see that being like a legit thing you have.
Thank you. All right.
You'd be like, hey, Exalted Vanguard, everyone go buy a Rolex, bring it to me, and I'm going to be taking that.
Are we assuming this cult of people have the money to buy Rolexes?
Yes.
Surely they have something to put up for a loan, each one of them.
They have like off-grid LLC-owned properties. So
Yeah.
Why don't they just go steal them? We're criminals.
they just go buy them.
Well, I used to steal a lot, and then they caught me and I went to prison.
Never. No, that's not true. I was going to say I've never stolen in my life, but 100% Magus has stolen.
Stolen lives
That too.
for the sacrifice.
For the sacrifice. Look,
All right.
all I'm saying is everyone came here with like mercenary-esque characters, and I came with a serial killer.
The fence, he says to Sawyer specifically, since he knows Sawyer, basically you can have most of this stuff, whatever you can fit in your space. You can take it with you without cost, except Sawyer will have to do him a favor later. So that was the cost.
Sawyer, do you want to owe this guy a favor?
And this is not the first time Sawyer's met him, by the way.
Yeah, we're acquainted.
And in that regard, he says, I have something special for you, Sawyer. These wire cable deploying, I guess, dispensers. So you can swing from the buildings like Spider-Man.
I mean, if we're going to just say Spider-Man, just call them web shooters like they are.
They're wire cables, metal,
Wire
galvanized
cables.
steel.
So the
Yeah.
bootleg Spider-Man from DC? I can't remember his name.
Metal benders from another existing known property, the Avatar series.
Anya Carzone from Spider-Man.
Or that one Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle movie where Raphael was a vigilante.
Or them military kids from Attack on Titan. They had wires that they swung from.
How many more copyright references can we make?
Yeah. This podcast will never be monetized.
I love it.
That's what makes us the villain.
So, you're the Jaeger metal bender Raphael now.
Mm-hmm.
Sure, yeah. I don't think he would have thought to use this as a swing line, but this is hell yeah.
He says you can use it however you like. It's attached to a 10-foot cable deployed in a arm bracer.
10 foot?
10
foot. So I can't swing.
You can swing a little ways.
I can swing 10 feet, 20 feet away at most.
I can
from
extend
a
it
10-foot
maybe
building.
another 20 foot, but I was worried about the weight. It's currently about 2 pounds. If you'd like to increase it, we can probably add another 2 or 3 pounds to it, and 5-pound wristband is going to be pretty heavy, though.
Wristband. Okay, that's okay.
Look at the bright side. You will get swole.
I think he already is.
Yeah, I think he's the strongest of the group. Maybe Freefall. I don't know about his strength, but another thing to consider here is stealth. The size it is now, you might be able to hide it under clothes, but if you double the length, it's going to be pretty bulky. But perfectly modifiable if you'd like.
Okay, I think 10 feet. 10 feet's a good start.
Can we attach a taser to it?
Yeah, I could see that going on there. We could put it further up on the arm too, so it can still go under clothes.
Yeah.
So is Sawyer Spider-Man?
Sure.
It's a great cover. It's a great
Spider-Man
cover.
does exist in this world, right?
It's always good to have like an alternate cover when you're going in, like on a stealth mission. It's just like
Spider-Man as a
Hello,
IP.
Russians.
Spider-Man, yes, does exist in this world, based on right, because everything before 1975 was exactly the same.
Because he's like at least 60 years old.
But the difference being that the like superhero genre is much less popular because superheroes are real. So it's like now more like, why would I read this comic book when I can see them for real?
Well, that means there's probably at least one person out there who actually pretends to be Spider-Man.
Yeah.
I think it just means that the genre is more like a real reality show, Survivor, Big Brother
The
type
superhero,
thing.
what is it? Drawn together?
I don't know the reference, but yeah, I think it would be like a more like people want to know the inside personal lives of this stuff because people are super. I don't think if superheroes were real that people would want less to know everything about them, which is what comic books are. It's just super the relationships, the real life drama.
Look, I could completely think about all the like economic effects of superheroes being real and like superheroes going and getting like marketing done so that they can have their own comic book runs and whatnot. But hear me out. When we go to the facility, instead of disguises, let's just swing by the Spirit Halloween and everyone picks up a Spider-Man mask. And we go in there just like people robbing a bank wearing presidential masks.
Yeah.
This actually brings up a good point. I'll describe what you're breaking into, because those details might be important when you decide what you want. What you're breaking into, it's a hidden containment facility inside the FSB headquarters. So it's a 9-story building, and the facility that you're breaking into is behind some security checkpoints on the 3rd floor. And the FSB headquarters, I mean, you could look it up if you want. It's a real building. The real building in Russia is the one that I'm referencing. It used to be the KGB headquarters, and it used to be a gulag too. So that they turned into a nice cafe. It's a pretty large building, and like storming it would be really difficult based on its size and the fact that there's only 5 of you, or 6 of you if you include Jackson. A frontal assault is possible, but that is a very reckless choice.
Mm-hmm.
And so this cafe is open to the public?
Yes.
Okay.
By rule of thumb, I usually avoid looking up any Russian buildings while
Probably
living in
safe.
America.
That's fair. Yeah. Some of my searches, if you've listened to Golden Squad, there's one episode where they're like, you named that New York bomb map, Luke? Do you sure you want to do that? I'm like, yeah, that's fair.
The GM
Also,
curse is that you will always have to look up things that put you on a list. Like I know how to make gunpowder now because I had a player that was insistent on making gunpowder.
I've been watching Dr. Stone. So he teaches me how to make gunpowder all the time.
I was just thinking about you looked up some very specific like fighter helicopter stuff.
Yeah.
Last time you guys were in Russia, so
That one was fun.
He just got that off the War Thunder forums.
I was about to make a War Thunder joke, yeah.
It was
typical War Thunder
surprisingly
leaks.
hard to get I was like, I want to see the countermeasures for this specific Russian helicopter, please. What do they look like? Can I see
We
them in
have-
English? Yeah.
So many bits happening right now. We should probably focus back up. So we can
Tangents
Focus
are
up,
so
guys.
fun.
We're being too silly.
Okay,
We're
so
we gotta
Without
be
free fall, we
serious.
have no focus.
yeah, maybe the opposite. Yeah, we're in free fall without him.
We're being way too goofy. Miko hasn't even done anything yet.
Okay, so the building, 3rd floor. You know where it's at. It's behind at least 2 checkpoints, though. There's a research facility and a cell block, a small cell block, like maybe 10 cells. And then there's a research facility as well. You have almost a map of the building, luckily. So you know where it's at, but there are several checkpoints from the information that you have available.
We know what we need at those checkpoints.
Yes, but the information that you have is months old at this point. So maybe a year old, I'll say. That was before Golden Squad did their thing. So if anything has changed since the infiltration of Golden Squad, those have not reflected in the intel you have now. And I think probably the most important stuff, on the 6th floor, I think it was, there is a barracks that house the SCS operatives, the superheroes of Russia, the FI Russian people. They have a barracks that has at least 3 people on duty at all times in the building. So if you are loud, you will attract the attention of the Russian agents just a few floors above you.
So plan of attack, I guess, might be a thing we could talk about, which is we basically just need to get to the 3rd floor, right? And if we can do that without being spotted, it's probably the best. I know Jack's power, I know my power, and I have a decent idea of Havoc's powers. Sawyer, what do you do exactly?
I'm Spider-Man.
Okay, so unironically, we can't call him Spider-Man. We have to call him something else. Arachno.
I was about to say, it's Spider-Man is, I would not describe it.
You have seen him kind of like move like trees, like move the branches of trees. You've seen him, I think, shoot fire out of his hands. And I think that's...
I don't know if I've actually seen any of that.
He also manipulated.
Actually, yeah, you were
locks.
unconscious when I did that with the...
Yeah.
Or maybe it was Jackson? Jackson was unconscious.
Yeah, Jackson was unconscious. He was stuck in the tree and you were helping him out of it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Are you trying to draw the distinction between, like, Sawyer is probably not going to tell Magus what he can do, but Penn wants to tell Draven what he can do? Is that what?
Yeah. I think that's exactly it. Yeah, I think
I don't
Sawyer.
even know like the full details. Let's just like roughly like, because the obvious thing is like my powers have heavy limits on them.
Yeah.
So from my standpoint, Magus is good at lying and slipping, and that's kind of it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Jack is a teleporter, and Havoc's kind of our heavy hitter with weather powers.
Mm-hmm.
Which work outside.
Which your powers only work outside?
No, but there
like
are
weather.
some limits.
Yes.
Yeah.
It would have to be a big enough space to build up a sizable amount of air pressure to create a storm, right? Like, there's only so much air in an
There's no
inside
lightning
room.
hitting in the 3rd floor.
Wait, so that's a really important thing we need to know.
And now you do.
But a big enough storm could evacuate a building.
What scenario works best for you, Sawyer?
Sawyer is like telekinetic. He could just move stuff if he needs to and can shoot fire. But it's only some things. It's some things, but he's very precise about it. Like the lock picking that we did, like he was able to make the lock pick itself. He can work with he is a mechanic, so he's very good with like mechanisms. If that is something
precise
that
telekinesis?
Yes, it's very precise.
So I guess in that case, the only plan that's coming to mind to me is slipping in and just going for it. And maybe Havoc stays out in the car ready to cause a distraction.
Well, anytime she needs to infiltrate someplace, Jack has an old trick that she has leaned on far too many times, and it's a little bit embarrassing for her to admit how often she uses it. But any place that has a mail room, she can get into, because she can just mail something there that she attunes to.
Didn't think about that. That's nice. That's a good
Question.
Yeah.
When you teleport to your object and it's inside of a box, what happens to you?
I mean, I don't want to say anything that's too embarrassing about my hijinks, but if it works, it works. If I dent a mail bin or 2 or 20, that's just the price of the job.
Okay, you win. That's all I was worried about.
It's like a jumper situation.
Do they have like a cafeteria or something, or like a cleaning crew?
Well, they have the cafe.
Yeah, that cafe that they were like, you know what this nice gulag needs? Brighten it up. A nice Starbucks, right? So they replaced their gulag with the Starbucks. So you can like literally visit this in Russia.
There's the plan. We all just send in job applications.
It'll take anywhere from a month to a year.
Ocean's 11 style flashback to all of us having already done
Yeah.
Everyone sends in job applications, and then I attune to one of them, so I actually teleport us with the job applications, and I say,
You
how
can
soon
teleport-
can we start?
You can teleport other people with you. That's right. You can
Yes.
teleport. Oh, okay. See, I forgot about that.
Only to the object, though.
Yeah.
I just want to say I did just Google it, and there are no Starbucks in Russia.
Okay. Yes, it's cafe delicious here. Yeah.
So I have an idea. Give me some feedback on this. Magus can disguise himself and sneak in carrying Jack's totem, and then once at the location, the rest of you can teleport in using the totem.
Yeah, that works.
Thoughts, hopes, aspirations, dreams, childhood crushes.
Whoa. Okay, I guess we are that close. So,
And are you saying that you can be with Miku so Miku can come inside, Jack?
saying that so nicely, like she's a dog. Can she come inside,
Wait.
please?
I mean, because you
She'll be
teleport. You're a
so good.
teleporter.
Yes.
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 Yeah.
I can definitely bring you guys with me. I believe I can bring like 4 people with me.
The main concerns I have, Draven's concern with the plan is I don't want to leave anybody else out and get stuck in a dialogue loop where I'm.
Yeah. Because none
Alienating
of
the
us
rest of
speak
the
this
group.
language.
The actual tactical concern of it is that it's putting a lot of eggs in one basket, which is hoping that I roll well.
Yeah, can you incept in people's minds that you are speaking Russian? We talked about this.
My powers are so limited.
Yeah.
I need you to understand. I got like 6 steps before I can even affect somebody.
Yeah.
They get a wisdom save to see if it even affects them at all, and then they get to make insight against it to see if they believe it.
What's really fun about Mutants and Masterminds is like one of the limitations for like mind reading is like language, which I think is very funny. Just like if you don't speak the language, you can't read their mind magically.
Though that said, I am relatively confident I can BS hard enough to make them think that I'm speaking the language with them. Just guessing what they're saying. I was wondering if we remember which Russian heroes are on duty right now.
Schedule rotates, but I can tell you the list of all of them if you want.
I don't think I will remember them. Wasabi, do you want to know those?
Yes.
Okay,
I want to know who's gonna murder me when I get in there.
let me get that list. Okay,
Also, they're the good guys, right? For Russia?
they're in Russia's
They-
eyes, yes.
They work for the Russian FI, so if you think that FI is America's good guys, yes.
Yeah.
I
Whose
mean,
perspective?
Might argue we're the good guys.
Exactly.
In our eyes.
Yeah.
I know, it's to the Exalted Vanguard.
You're the gods to them. There are, I think, so one of
There's-
them was Morph, and you guys left him in prison, so he's
Good.
Yeah, I beat the shit out of him.
-1 morph.
Which I'm kind of,
Okay.
I'll be honest, I might have sided with Morph had he chosen a better time.
okay. So the remaining ones, there's a girl named Boa, or I have their Sunny given names rather than giving you a bunch of Russian names that you're never going to remember. I'll just tell you their Sunny
Names.
given names. Boa,
Okay.
she's powered.
Grappler.
Yeah, she's a grappler. She has just enhanced strength and a stamina. She's trained in like martial arts though. She's all about getting close and holding people down, and she uses her enhanced strength and speed to get there.
If I'm getting judo choked out by a muscle mommy, just leave me.
And you were so judgmental about the horniness.
Yeah.
You were so.
I wasn't judgmental. I was concerned because we can't all be horny.
Okay,
Otherwise it
so
throws
it's your
off the
turn.
balance.
Your turn. I respect it.
Yeah. It was you last session, now it's me. Next is Void. He's very suave, but he's blind. So we got some, what's his name? Matt Murdock?
Daredevil, Mad
Mercer.
who just got added to Marvel Rivals.
His name is Dietrich. He's actually German. Oh, and I will mention this. Russia kind of did the same thing that FI did, and they will hire anybody that has powers. So they don't, like a lot of the like SES leadership, like the higher ups within the superpowered group, they're not Russian, just because they'll take anybody, and they try to pay them as well as they
So
can.
job application
So
actually
they can take
maybe not a
us,
bad
like-
idea.
They would 100% take you guys. If you guys were like, hey, we're superpowered, you want us in your organization? They'd be like, yes, come right now.
Do they pay for moving?
No, they would like exfiltrate you. They would 100%. They would want you as operatives 100%.
Does it come with dental?
Either like obedience or bullets of some
What
type.
about the fully segue the entire like campaign by just being like, we're gonna just go join Russia.
It's a legitimate strategy.
Can't be doing this right now.
So Dietrich is German, but he joined Russia and he like rose the ranks, and he's one of the higher ups at the SES as well. I will say that Sonny gave you some last reports that he was last seen in the US.
Yes.
So he is part of their leadership, but he is probably not going to be in Russia. And then next is Mirage. He is a illusionist, not too different from Magus, but his strategy is more to disguise himself, make copies, make illusions of himself to confuse opponents when he's fighting.
We're not allowed to kill any of them, are we?
All right.
You're not allowed to kill any powered people. Anyone else is fair game.
I just got filled with rage. I wanted to murder Mirage.
That's if you want your reward that the Fixer's promised. So that
I
he
do.
said that the benefactor that is giving you guys your greatest desire, he was kind of vague about it, requires that you do not kill anybody that has powers.
I wonder if the benefactor is somebody in the Russian government. I wonder if the person that we're killing did something to him.
Valid questions. Mirage is also one of the oldest members of the SES. I'm trying to remember what SES stands for. It's in Russian, so I can't remember, but it's like super powered organization in Russian or something. All right. Then next is Mountain. He's a powerhouse. So he's giant, hulky guy. Last time I said hulky too. Just a big walking bag of muscles. He's friendly, but he's loyal to Russia too.
The Colossus.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking Colossus too, but I was also like big sack of muscle. Just
They have the same name also. His name is Pyotr.
Really?
Yeah.
God damn it.
no. To be fair, Colossus is made of metal, and you did not describe that this guy is made of metal.
Yes.
He's not made of metal.
But Colossus is aggressively Russian and friendly.
And handsome.
Son of a.
So it's mine and Pen's turn to be horny.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, definitely not made of muscle. He did a few shots with Callum when the first time they met. Of the members of the SES, he's probably the friendliest.
Which also means he might be the easiest to manipulate.
Yeah. Next is Perillos. She basically causes psychic pain as her main offense.
I'm immune.
Maybe.
Oh, yeah.
No, but I am an expert in psychic pain.
I can give you physical descriptions too. I think I gave it in the notes that I sent you guys, but if you want physical descriptions, it's available.
I don't think we need physical descriptions.
Or we can have them in character, so if we see
Yeah.
them, we would recognize them.
Yeah.
Because I cannot remember.
So, getting all our fencing gear?
Fencing?
The gear from the fencer.
Yeah. I was like, do you want
My
Oh,
rapier.
here's the map
I didn't tell you about that when I was making the character. He uses a rapier.
and the mesh mask.
No one will see it coming. You walk in fencing gear, no one will know who you are.
The vest that has the pressure points for the scoring computer.
It's actually just full gear.
No one is stupid enough to break in with that. Let them in. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, Perillos, she's younger member, but she's kind of the group torture expert because she can hurt people without actually touching them.
Yes.
Awesome.
We have the powerhouse,
Jane from Twilight.
the illusionist, and the torture expert.
Next is Bonfire. If you could think of her a bit like Human Torch. She can just burn herself, but when she catches herself on fire, her skin becomes translucent as well, so you can see her skeleton.
Love that.
So when she's on fire, she's just like burning like Ghost Rider.
She can fly.
Yeah, and she can fly with the power as well, like a firebender kind of. She has a anger problem, but like I said, SES is going to take anybody. Any person with powers, they'll take them. Doesn't matter what their issue is. You're hired if you have a power. Phi will kind of do the same thing, but Phi wants to like, let's get those concerns addressed by our licensed psychotherapist here. Then you can help save people or something. And then the last one is Persist. And she basically has a suicide bomber power, but it's paired with immortality. So she will detonate herself and then regenerate.
To be honest, that's probably one of my favorite powers.
The caveat here is that she needs to die for it to work. So she does not
So she's
explode
okay.
unless she dies. Yeah.
It's just a
You cannot
hilarious
kill
power.
her. So you got no worries about breaking any rules with her. You could shoot her in the head.
Yeah,
she's
exactly.
gonna blow up then, but you know.
And then might kill somebody else.
Yeah.
How big is her explosion?
Is it a fiery explosion or is it like a shockwave?
Is it nuclear?
No, it's not. It's it could take out like the floor of a building.
So shockwave?
Yeah, more shockwave than I would. Fiery maybe collaterally.
Fragmentation?
Her bones go out. And,
Her bones are just built in. Where does the explosion originate from in her body, technically?
It's more thought than I put into it. It is uniformly distributed center mass. I guess there's only one center mass, like from the neck down to the like knees.
Is it specifically her kidneys explode?
So she just explodes and takes out everything around her, and probably have some like detailed fights from this group documented. So you've seen in the past either Mountain or Bonfire will kill her and then throw her body as a weapon.
Like a human grenade.
Yep.
I assume she can throw hands too, right? Like she's a decent fighter, I assume.
Yeah, she trains like as a combat specialist too, but she doesn't have any powers in terms of like running faster or anything like that. So you could just avoid her as a tactic.
I just hope that her immediate thought into starting a fight isn't to just shoot herself.
She almost killed Jade. Actually, it was close.
Okay, so she has like survival instinct.
She can't die, so it doesn't.
I think it's probably more accurate that just
Define that.
blowing up isn't always the most useful thing to do.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think that her solution, she has logic for the state that she is going to return to. If she
Yeah, and it's not
blows
pleasant.
up a building that was useful to her, that is not ideal.
I don't know, but like I imagine dying isn't pleasant either. So even if I can die, it doesn't mean I want to, or that it's fun every time.
I mean, at this point, she's probably got to be used to it, right?
And you have
I don't
varying
know.
accounts as to how long it takes her to come back. Anywhere from an hour to a week. You don't know exactly how long it takes her.
Which is all the more of a reason it's probably not her first thing to do, because it's like, yeah, if I blow up, there's a chance it doesn't take out the other person.
Exactly, and also like Wolverine, it always hurts still.
Not again. Those are the main components. And then there's dozens of guards as well, like civilian guards. Civilian guards. Dozens of non-powered guards.
Normie guards.
I'll even include this. From what you hear from Sunny, Russia has been known to suicide squad people as well. They have told negotiation experts that they are no longer going to be doing that, but you'd have to believe them for that to be the case. So in the past, they have put bombs in people's heads or necks or something and forced them to do their bidding. So there may be others beyond just these if they continue doing what they're doing in the past.
All right.
We were taking out the teleporter.
Yeah, your target, it doesn't say specifically kill,
Yeah,
but your mission is to make sure that Russia does not have access to this person any longer. If it means kill, that's fine. Extract is also okay, but he cannot be under Russia's control anymore.
if we extract, I guess. Okay, so assuming that he is some kind of captive, do we have any information like that? Like what his deal is, or just that they have a teleporting?
Do we even know what he looks like?
You have a vague description. He kind of looked almost alien. He had all these additional, I'll say, mutations to his body that made him look almost unhuman. So finding him, placing him among a lineup is going to be easy.
An inhuman teleporter.
Yeah. Once you see him, you'll know it's him. As far as his allegiance, it's uncertain. It appears to be he was cooperating when the notes you have of it, he appeared to be cooperating, but he was also tied down to a table. So is he cooperating because they have something on him?
Right.
Is it in threat of torture, or is he
He could
afraid
be a
of
Suicide
something?
Squad situation. All right.
No, allegiance unclear.
Well, Magus, you are the most charismatic of us, and you are the one that's feeling flirty this episode, so I think you need to catfish this guy so we can get more information on him. Seems the most logical thing to me.
I'm just gonna kill him. I'm gonna be completely honest.
Yeah, I think Sawyer's on the same page. He's like,
I think we have enough superpowered villains hanging out around here at the moment.
and I think it may be any fate is better than whatever they're putting him through. Unless he says otherwise, then I'll hear him out.
I will not.
Thank God you're here. And then someone just puts 2 in his chest.
Magus cannot use a gun.
Are any of us taking guns?
Put 2 in the chair next to him. Like, God damn it.
Yeah. Yeah, as far as the equipment thing, do you just want us to say the equipment we're taking so that
Yeah.
listeners know?
Yes, definitely. Well, I mean, you tell the fence.
Yeah.
If it's like basic stuff, like a gun, everything's gonna have that. But anything that's not routine, we'll go over.
I think Magus was just keeping it simple and doing the 2 translators.
Okay.
Gas mask. Oh, yep.
Translators, we'll go over that. The technology exists for real-time translation from Russian to English. I'll even say that the technology exists for it to tell you what the words would be in English. So, like, if you want to say thank you, here it is in Russian. So you could say that, but your ability to pronounce exactly what if anyone's done Duolingo or whatever, Duolingo, whatever that, like
That owl thing.
yeah,
Another villain.
right. So your ability to pronounce the thing that it says for you is going to be a roll.
Mm.
Okay.
So if you want to communicate back, that might be an issue. But knowing what they say, that's perfectly fine.
Okay, so if we get a translator, we can do that.
Yeah,
Check.
the translator will tell you everything someone else says, but it will not help you talk.
Perfect.
Well,
that's fine.
it won't completely help you talk.
Yeah. What would be the skill check to try and speak it back?
That's the real question. Does anyone? I don't think there's any expertise in language stuff.
It is a skill.
Yeah, I don't think any of you have any expertise in language skills.
I think Sawyer did have it, and then you said that I didn't need it.
Well, yeah, I tricked you.
You lied
obviously.
to him.
Yeah, gotcha.
I mean, I do have jack of all trades, so I could attempt anything.
Exactly.
So I think I'm going to put it on just straight intelligence.
Big A. Like, it's not a dump stat, but it's not. Okay, I have a plan to work around that at least. Maybe Magus isn't the man for the job after all, but I have a plan. I came with a solution.
I did have a very silly plan for how to get around the language barrier in general, which is that we all pretend to be part of the posse of one of us that we pretend is a celebrity. I'm either thinking Magus due to his charisma or Miku just based off of vibes. And then we all just pretend to be like part of their posse, and that's why we don't know a lick of Russian.
I was also going to say, you mentioned that they would hire other people from other countries. Is that only the powered people, or are they kind of like an outreach thing?
The guards are almost exclusively Russian. The powered people, they will bring in like envoys, I might call them, from other countries often.
Mm-hmm.
Even Danielle from Phi has visited this building.
Mm-hmm.
So like people from other countries visiting this building is not odd. So
Okay.
if you wanted to speak English, they would understand you.
Oh, okay. Because what I was going to say is that I think Miku and Sawyer both speak another language other than English. So it would be like we could just like kind of say we're from those countries to at least kind of
An important
off that
detail.
we're
Yeah,
American.
obfuscate things. Yeah.
yeah.
I should include this because we are missing Will, and this is important details. Will has been to this building before. He knows his way around. Sorry,
Yeah.
Freefall has been to this building. I don't know about Will, but
Will the player has been to this building?
visiting the FSB when it's free time.
Yeah.
Checking out their cafes, right?
The list is increasing.
Oh, fun little fact here as well. They this area was got a super bad reputation because it used to be a gulag, and people were like, I want to go to the gulag city. So they built a children's museum across the street to try to liven it up.
Mm-hmm.
And so they have here, come look at the toys. It's not to remind you of the torture. So they have this oddly festive children's museum right across the street from the FSB headquarters.
I have a question.
Yes.
We are ex-prisoners, right?
Yes.
And some of us were in prison for a long time.
Right.
And now we're going back to another prison. Would you say we have favored terrain prison?
Yeah, you asked that last.
It's a bit. I gotta keep
Yes.
the bit.
It's no, because the prison is now a cafe. If you had favorite terrain cafe, maybe.
So
All I got
there's
is favorite terrain laundromat.
Yeah, that would be a good one.
so sorry. Is the cafe the front for the prison, or is there just a prison?
No,
with a
it used to
cafe?
be a gulag, and they turned it into a prison. It's that's really what they did.
And then it has a cafe.
Yeah. So you can go. I think okay. First of all, disclaimer, I've never been to the FSB
What is the building?
headquarters.
FSB?
Yeah, the FSB headquarters. It's in Moscow. I'm not going to try to say that. Nope, definitely not going to try to say that. It's
The Lubyanka?
really long. Federal Naya Sluzba Bezis Pastonazi. Yeah, it's long.
Nailed it.
Rostakazia Federalistas. Yeah, it's long in Russian. Okay. This building, it used to be the KGB headquarters, and thank you. What is this? Oh, yeah, that's a picture of it. Yes. The first floor, it was originally a one-story building, I believe. I did this research a long time ago. So
Part of it is also a prison museum.
Yeah, so you can look at all the bad things that were done. The first floor, you notice it's a different color. It's because it's like the original like KGB gulag-y facility that they used to have. And then they're like, let's just stick to the same building. So they build up more stuff above it. So the like gray story is the original facility. And then everything yellow is the new stuff. And they even have a helipad on the roof too. If you want to go in by helicopter, that's an option. Probably not, but
I mean, could we go in by helicopter and then just pretend that we belong? Also, I hate Baroque architecture. It's just blocks. It looks like Minecraft.
Such a controversial thing to say to the Baroque architecture community listening to this.
Hey, Baroque architecture community, if you're out there listening to this right now,
get better taste.
12 o'clock, October 13th, at the Baxter Building in New York, I'll fight you.
Wow.
Literally fighting words.
Fan meetup, or I guess hater meetup.
Baxter Building.
I don't know. It's the first place I could think of in New York.
It's like, is that real? I don't think
His
that's
ops
real.
will know where that is.
I'm getting such like so there's a character in Golden Squad called Incredible Jake, and he's just wanting to go and fight people all the time, and I'm getting like such Incredible Jake vibes from this. Like, meet me, I'll fight you. Baroques.
Be clear, Baxter Building is not a real place. It's just the
No,
first
it's
thing I
not.
could think of because of Marvel Rivals, okay?
Love
Sure.
it. So you know that the like containment facility is located centrally in like the middle section of this figure eight shaped building, kind of. It's weird figure eight, but it's in the middle section on the third floor, and it's a containment facility slash research lab. And the notes say that there was at least one guard checkpoint that had like a buzzing feature that you had to get through when Golden Squad passed through here. When Golden Squad went through here, they burned their asset, so that they lost their intel since then. So you don't have anything new.
Okay. I have expertise in criminal, so can I roll to see if there's something that we should investigate or research or stake out regarding this building? Because I don't know how to break into a building, but I'm sure Sawyer does.
I do, but Magus doesn't.
Maybe when you're there. Like, I guess decide on your approach first, and then we can like narrow down what your best options are for what to take that Sawyer might know that you might not, because we're not infiltration experts.
I still am going to just lean on the idea of like sneaking in with Jack's totem so that everybody can be teleported to me without having to sneak in themselves.
Yeah, that's maybe the best.
Also, Luke, I get why you said it was a figure eight building. I'm going to be honest though, that's a crazy take.
It's a crazy eight.
The most square 8 on the planet.
It's like a trapezoid with a line through
It's
it.
a digital clock 8.
It is a
Obviously.
square building with a courtyard in the middle, and then there's a building structure shooting across the middle of it.
Yeah, so it's a digital clock.
It's weirder than that.
It's not
Be
a square.
Be supportive about it.
It's also a really ugly yellow color.
I'm gonna send you guys a Google Maps
Be nice.
roof view.
Sorry, I don't want to get canceled for bad mouthing 100-year-old Russian architecture.
There's a top view of the building, so it's not
yeah,
exactly
it's a
an eight.
trapezoid. It's not a square.
There's actually like two middle sections, so it's like like a weird.
So now that I see this
Four-legged.
picture, your idea of a figure eight is crazier to me.
Yeah, it's like it's if you exclude that second middle section, it's pretty close to a figure eight.
I'm sorry, tell everybody at home who's trying to imagine this building. If I tried to describe this for you, you'd throw up.
Yeah, right, exactly. Like I'll post what the picture of this building looks like on the socials when we get to this episode.
Yeah.
So everyone knows that I'm researching the Russian buildings and I don't get black bagged as quickly. I'm sorry for, all the
All the
Pikachu.
very Russian-specific military lookups.
Yeah. And sorry to all the Russian architects out there that were being so mean too.
Yeah,
I'm
there's at
not.
least one crying. Oh, yeah.
I
Unremorseful.
don't really remember. It's like is Veniti or something like that is sorry in Russian, but translate that. AI me saying it correctly, okay? Later.
Okay, yeah, I'll add it. I'll add virtual voice in there.
Yeah. Censor. The censor is the word. So, anyways, 2 translators, a gas mask, a multi-tool, a mini tracer, and a comm link.
Those
Under
are,
the assumption.
yeah,
that we
you all have
them.
comms.
Yeah.
Comms is given.
Yeah.
That is definitely all going to fit. So I mean, say, what kind of gas mask do you want? Do you want one like a full face cover, or do you want one that just like lets you breathe if you can't normally?
I was not going with a rebreather. I was going to go with the actual gas mask.
Okay, so covering
'Cause
your eyes too.
Because it gives you full immunity. I get a gas mask because I'm assuming they have tear gas somewhere in that build.
Gotcha. Okay. Yes, that is definitely an option. All of those things are free, like easily accessible with. In fact, you could all of you can bring that stuff. That's fine.
And then a single grenade.
Frag.
Let's go fancy and go with flashbang.
Love it.
You know,
Okay.
treat myself a little bit.
So
And that's it.
Magus is geared up. And so this gear that you're taking right now, gameplay wise, this is all going to be free stuff that you can take with you, but it basically will be one-time use for this mission. Unless you want to, like at the end of this arc, you guys will get points, and then you can spend the points to keep the gear if you want. But so like you're giving this stuff for free, but it's one-time use.
Yeah, doing the pseudo Blades in the Dark thing, where it's like, we have inventory points we can spend on items retroactively.
Yeah. So for this mission, free stuff, but like your galvanized steel wrist bracers that are definitely not web shooters, those are use it and then it's gone. Not just once.
Like-
I mean, like you can, if you're like
This.
swinging with it, then you can use it a few times. But if you tie someone up with it, then it's done.
What's everybody else bring in?
We should go through everybody.
You said we can all get the gas masks
Yeah, that's fine.
and translators. Then I'll go for one of them each.
I guess we'll do this then. Does anybody want to take something other than those? The things that were just listed by.
I would like some kind of bulletproof like top.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I don't know if we're disguising as the guards. I don't know if that's part of their get up or if that's something we need to get independently.
Is the goal infiltration? Like, are you trying to look like the guards, or are you trying to give yourself something that's disguisable, I guess? Is this going to be hidden armor, or is this going to be like a disguise?
My thought is that Jack would want to request a bulletproof vest and then just like a big puffer jacket to hide it under, because she would be a Western tourist in Russia and presumably would need that anyway.
But then you're giving out our location of New York.
I heart New
because
York.
it's
fuck you,
a
Jack.
because it's a puffer. Yeah,
Because it's
a
a
puffer
puffer.
is very New York.
We're either New York or England.
Yeah. Okay.
Never
What's
suggest
the-
that to me again.
What's the most culturally neutral jacket to wear?
Oh, fans, tell us what you think the most culturally
The
neutral
jacket to
is.
wear. Yeah, and that's what I'm wearing.
That's what you're
A
just going to leave it at
big-
that.
A big
Straight up just a
mink-
leather jacket.
A big mink fur coat.
I think that's still kind of New York.
Where's she from? Yeah, it's just Upper East Side.
I don't know. I don't think there's technically a single piece of clothing that you could be like, that's culturally neutral.
It has like a piece of like it's like
Maybe a
collage.
t-shirt.
I would think that like not the puffiest of puffers, because I know that is very New York, but just like a normal just a normal puffer
could
jacket
get-
that
or
someone
maybe-
from Minnesota would wear.
Not just like a tracksuit.
I can't.
Oh,
I
all
can't
of us
go.
show up in
I
tracksuits.
can't go full like Slav lad. That's too conspicuous. I feel like
is it?
We just show
it?
up, all of us in tracksuits, and we
I
just
love
Slav
that.
squat in the lobby.
I do love that. I don't think that's enough to hide a bulletproof vest under, though. Those are pretty blocky.
Hey, if it's just a bulletproof vest, go get one of the like sleeveless puffy jackets. So then people are just thinking that you're a huge fan of the Back to the Future movies.
Mm-hmm.
There's degrees of it though. So there's like a light bulletproof vest
I'll go
versus like
light.
a yeah. So if you wanted to hide it under something, the light one is doable. unless you're like wearing just a t-shirt or something, but you're probably not wearing that in Moscow.
Bulletproof vest under a t-shirt.
They'll never know.
A tight t-shirt, like.
Cool, there are lighter vests, and this is a slightly alternate universe where powers can make bulletproof vests more
Even
sustainable.
lighter.
Yeah, even lighter, even vestier. I would take a smoke grenade,
Okay.
a taser, and a stun gun, because I know you said that you'd put the taser in the gauntlet, but now that I know that it's a one-time use, I think I want to keep a taser on me. And I think that's it for this one. Taser tracksuit, of course.
The
Can I add-
tracksuit's the best disguise.
One thing to my list:
Do it.
a briefcase, a metal briefcase.
Okay.
Can I have 2 Rolexes?
Yeah.
Excellent.
Are like, I know you were joking the first time you said 52, but are you thinking of using this as like a barter?
The reason that I bring up Rolexes is because it is something that is A, portable, B, worth so much money that it doesn't really matter what kind of currency it is. Like, you can probably you can bribe somebody with it, you can like exchange for it without worrying about whether it's like good currency or worth the trade or whatever. It's like, hey, like, taxi driver, get us away as fast as you can. Here's a Rolex. That was the thought of like a Rolex watch, is that I don't really need to worry about like counting things out, or like if it's a credit card, like how much cash should I have on me? It's like, I have some Rolexes.
Okay,
It's
so-
just a bribe.
How about this is what we do? So how are you going to say that the Jack got their hands on Rolexes after breaking out of prison?
That's the thing, is that I don't think she would want to have that much heat on her like so quickly.
So not stealing.
But a fence would have stolen watches. So like, why can't I get stolen watches from a literal fence? That's what they do. That's their bread and butter.
Okay, so let's do a persuasion roll with the fence to see how many he's going to give you.
Excellent. Okay.
Hey, Vince, can I just get a kilo of cocaine?
I'm
Is it
sure.
different?
I think you'd owe him a different favor, but yeah.
It's for the mission. Just immediately snorts it.
I feel like dealers and fences are 2 different people also. But
Yeah, I was about to say, the fence is not a drug dealer.
Something about this guy tells me that he 100% has it.
yeah.
He has it.
Some.
No, he actually is like staunchly against the sale of drugs in his territory. And he will go and take out people that sell. Yeah.
This is how I find out the fence actually is like anti-marijuana of all things.
No, he will take out the dealers. He doesn't take out users, though. So he's like, if you're going to do it. Like, have fun in your home. Don't sell it in my territory.
This guy's great. Why are we working for the fixer and not the fence?
Exactly.
The fence didn't break you out of jail.
Yeah, but the fixer barely did too. As a matter of fact, we did all the work.
The fixer broke us out of jail because he was in jail.
Yeah. He also threatened me, so he's kind of on my list.
He also
Comment.
offered you support in getting your daughter back from the dead.
I don't think
True.
anyone who says that is being honest
Yeah. I also...
or pure of heart.
Draven knows he's full of it. Magus is like, I haven't seen any evidence yet. He's just kind of saying that.
Is anyone gonna help me with my Rolex's roll?
No.
Yeah. Can I help?
I would say that Sawyer is probably the only person who could help. Because nobody else has met the fence.
Jack turns to you with puppy dog eyes.
I'm like, come on, just give her
She's got a dream in her heart.
a few.
I can imagine her just like browsing through and just seeing like this display case with a bunch of Rolexes, and she's just like,
Just real. Her nose is against the glass. It's like
I helped
breathing
him.
on the
I helped
glass.
him steal this one and that one.
Yeah, she's probably stolen plenty of watches before. It's just that due to being arrested, she no longer has any. Just me then? All me? Okay.
Sawyer?
So I have to roll, and then
Yeah, so you're going to roll a persuasion.
I think
And
it's a DC 10 if it's a help.
It's roll d20 plus persuasion.
I rolled a 16, and my persuasion I think is a 4, so 20.
Okay.
But that's better than what I got.
It's going to be plus 2.
I got a 16 total.
Is it total? Okay. I'll give you that he's going to give you some. What do you say to him to try to get him to give you more?
I say, hey, I sort of I recognize a couple of these pieces. These are custom. You're going to have a hard time pushing these anywhere. I mean, if you give them to me right now, I'll literally take them out of the country for you. I feel like, that's handling a liability for you. And I'll do that, and I'll do that for free, as a favor. You're helping us out, I'll help you out.
How kind. Well, I have had some trouble moving those. Take the front of the box. And he hands you 5 Rolexes that were in the front row of the display case.
Huge smile on my face. So happy. Happy as can be. Dream come true. Anyway, that's Jack's character motivation fulfilled, so we're done here. Thanks for listening, everybody.
How does Sawyer contribute to that conversation?
I think honestly Sawyer either stole or fixed some of these watches.
Like, you kind of owe me. I helped you with this one.
Yeah, he's also turning and giving him puppy dog eyes. He's giving him the eyes that, like, people with light eyes do that don't necessarily know that they're doing it. where they kind of get their way.
That little, like, twinkle coming in.
Yeah.
Have I ever done this? What are you talking about?
You know you have.
I'm shocked that you don't know what I'm talking about.
What are you talking about? I don't make eye contact with people, so I really don't know what you're talking about.
Fair enough.
This is crazy. I'm gonna be asking people about this all week.
Do I look at you in a certain way when I want something? Can you tell?
I know what puppy dog eyes is. I've seen that plenty of times.
I don't have bright eyes,
I'll be
so when I look at
investigating
somebody
this.
for too long, they just call the cops.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
Be careful about who you're looking at for too long. They either come fight you or call somebody.
All right. Well.
All right. So I have translators, gas masks, multi-tool, mini tracers, and then flashbang and smoke grenade with Rolexes.
Don't forget the briefcase.
Oh yes, briefcase.
Can we assume just like a general rollout of like the weapons that we would usually carry, like for Jack, like, knives and,
Yeah. Any weapon that's not like a special,
Yeah.
like a laser gun or something. Yeah, those are all available.
Okay.
Your preferred weapons.
And I was assuming that we were kind of being provided, like, disguises either way.
Mention that. That's definitely something you'd have to ask for.
Okay.
Actually, well, before that, Havoc. We haven't gone through your list yet.
Yeah. So my Havoc's list is pretty much things you can find at the Home Depot.
Wait, yeah, okay, I remember what you said.
Yeah, I was like, 1 laser pointer, please.
A
2
laser.
cans.
Yeah.
Yeah, a laser pointer. Preferably a red beam, not a green beam.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
2 aerosol cans of Flex Seal, 1 portable nail gun with
Mhm.
many nails, a 3D elastic mesh face mask.
Okay,
and 1
I have to, like, where...
No, you don't want to know. You don't want to
You
know.
don't. You don't got it. You don't
worry
got
about
to
it.
You don't need to know. You don't need
Don't
to
worry
know.
about it.
Okay, I love it.
Just
I love
live
it.
a little.
We'll find out.
None of us know what's going on, and that's fine.
and a wig.
Yeah,
We're
okay.
the guy for the entire
Can you
scenario.
tell us what color or style?
Home Depot orange.
It's just like
It's a clown.
yeah, just clown red. No,
Makes her stick out more.
Yeah, it's just a standard like
Well, the wig's not
regular
for
blonde short wig, like a bob.
Bob, okay. When he said short, I was like, Ellen DeGeneres?
Can we get like a cartoonishly long lightning rod so we can stick it outside and like snake it through the building?
If my cable wire was longer, yes.
Everything on there except for your face mask thing is like super easy. You don't have to have anything special. So I'm guessing you're wanting to wear like another person's face as a disguise.
Yeah, it's like a really version of we'll call it like a celebrity mask. Here, I'll find one.
Build
Oh,
one.
you're talking about like...
Yeah, it's real ghetto. It's like this. Like you just slide it on and you think that that's a different
You're
person.
100% just bringing like normal bank robber stuff, aren't you?
Yeah. Yes.
You're bringing the mask, you're bringing the wig.
100%.
The aerosol cans are 100% for covering
So
cameras,
you
aren't
can
they?
look like Nicolas Cage. Perfect. Or Kim Kardashian.
Yeah.
Kim Kardashian.
Or Homelander.
I know.
What
Like,
Homelander
you
in this
guys
setting?
take one.
Homelander 1 would not be the greatest one for breaking in.
They're like, oh
funny.
no.
Like we've been coming up with like a plan. I think Havoc's fully just gonna break in through a window or something.
And I will follow her lead.
Let me go back. There exists more advanced tech than the
So
face mask. Making sure.
Luke, did we ask if there was more advanced tech, or did we say we're going with the latest mask?
No, I'm willing to spend a villain point to get the more advanced version of the Kim Kardashian mask.
Do you want to take your own and have her just be like, you got that one. I'll get one of my own.
Just a convincing
Like
something.
they looked inside her duffel bag and was sorely disappointed.
Like it's not even a good. It's like a. They're not even looking straight at the head or something. It's like a side view of them slightly.
Yeah, it's like tilted. Like
This is the best. Like, man.
As a part of like my disguise, can I get the latex Jason Stamos mask? We're just gonna have to look. If one of us is doing it, we all got to do it.
can I say it's off of Temu, so like the images are slightly slanted?
You absolutely can.
I love it. Yeah, no, that's great. So you have your 3D elastic mesh that's like knockoff, and then your wig, so you can look just like Jason Statham.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is there a celebrity known for their blonde bob?
Scarlett Johansson, I think, has rocked it a couple times.
Yeah, okay.
Kim has also rocked
Rocked
it
a blonde bob
times.
more than once. Yeah, I feel like we could do the Kardashian.
Charlize Theron.
Should
I
all of
think,
us just
also.
disguise ourselves as a Kardashian?
For each one of them.
They'll never see
Yeah.
it coming.
Yeah.
I didn't hear a big response to my plan of pretending one of us is a celebrity, but all of a sudden,
We're all.
Well, why would
Look-
celebrities be hanging out with people who aren't celebrities?
Look, this is the problem: is that all of us were left unsupervised because Freefall's not here. So whatever plan we come up with is going to be ridiculous,
Okay.
insane.
and it doesn't matter what plan we come up with because the moment we start rolling dice, it's going to fall apart.
That's the.
That's
The
why
truth
I
of
always
it.
just trust Miku, because Miku's gonna
Yeah.
roll the dice and everything's gonna work out.
I think that's good. You'll have an ability to like go purchase stuff in Russia too. You'll have like funds available. Not a lot, but you'll have that. So you can get like simple things while you're there. But for the most part, you're going to be out of touch to collect more equipment. Is there anything else that you might want to take? Because this is your list. Does Havoc want something more advanced? A more advanced face hiding technology? Like fake
you want
nose and...
Yeah, do you want to upgrade out of your Timu status?
The player does, but my stats do not. Like,
Excellent.
yeah.
You
Okay.
have to,
Matt,
you have
I'm
to play
choosing
true.
to fully trust Havoc on this.
Havoc was just gonna cause an earthquake and have everything collapse on
Just
the
the whole
person.
building. You take out the
Yeah.
building, you take out the guy.
Yeah.
To be honest, it's an ugly building.
A sufficient natural event will evacuate the building and solve a lot of problems.
And then a lightning
Yeah.
bolt's going to solve the rest of them. Okay.
Yeah.
Then I guess we'll pack the plane and fly to Russia. So you collect your gear. Is there anything else you guys want to do before you leave the US?
Question, would we like to get in via the mail system idea, or would we rather figure out with our boots on the ground in Russia?
I really don't know if the mail plan is
Because
a good idea.
navigating the post office would be a little bit tricky in Russia.
Navigating the Russian post office and then we teleport to it not knowing what's around it at the time we teleport to it just seems like a really bad gamble.
Wait, but what
My-
if like
my-
that's our getaway?
I was wondering if I
Well-
was going to bring away up the getaway part of this plan.
Literally, we're all in. How do we get out?
That depends on Jack being able to attune to something else that is going
Yeah,
out of the
making
location.
making my power the getaway means that I will be powerless for the entire
Yeah.
mission.
Yeah. So what I thought from all of this was that Magus and Havoc are going to at least vaguely try and go in as whatever, and then they would be carrying the totem that would get Jack and I
Okay.
in there,
Great.
and maybe Jackson and
Oh yeah, is Jackson coming with us?
Yes. That was what I assumed. I just didn't want to I wanted to make sure that possibility was addressed before it was too late.
for sure.
Okay, so the plane's being loaded on the
Runway.
Exalted Vanguard's private airfield.
Why did you not ask these guys for Rolexes?
You could have. That's why I was seeing if it was them or the fence.
I just grab a random Exalted Vanguard and be like, give me your Rolex.
I gave up all my material possessions I can go find one. Is that?
No. Don't bother. Bow and beg for forgiveness.
Yeah, okay, sir.
To Jack, not me.
Yeah, Jack. Lord.
It's okay. It's okay.
I'll be
You can
honest,
make
the
up
power's
for
been
it
going to
next
my
time.
head.
It's okay.
Thank you for
Just-
talking to me.
You're welcome.
You're so welcome. You got it, kid.
What's your name?
Phil?
Phil? Get on plane.
Oh. Oh, all right.
We're taking
Where are we
Phil
going?
with us. Russia.
Oh, okay. I don't speak Russian. Is this like a
Neither
business
do
trip?
we.
Okay. I'm happy to. Yeah. Let's
You
go.
have the flight there to learn Russian.
Oh. All right. Do we have a book or something? I don't have a roaming plan.
Yeah, I
Phil?
bought
This
this.
app, we don't really know what it's called.
Phil, do I have to do everything for you?
Oh, no. I can figure it out. I'm very just don't I will get everything done, sir. Lord.
Yeah. Use this app, and you just tell us what you learn, and we'll be listening. I'll have my AirPods in, but don't worry, I am listening.
And if you can't at least ask where the bathroom is by the time we get there, you're not allowed to go to the bathroom the entire time we're
It
there.
is the first thing I will learn. So you're loading up the plane. You see Jackson and Freefall chatting off in the distance. And they part ways, actually. And Freefall comes over to the plane and he says, Jackson has decided to stay here. Some odd favorability towards Exalted Vanguard.
Well, that's good. We're bringing someone more useful anyways.
Who's this?
Phil, Freefall. Freefall, Phil.
Talk to each other. Oh, hi. Hello.
This was the torment I was bringing to Luke.
I think we're good. So, wheels up. You guys are in flight to Russia. The Fixer actually tells you that he has a small, hideout that you guys can stay in while you're there. It's a few miles from the FSB headquarters, so you can kind of lay low there. You guys will stand out a little bit, so as long as you don't draw too much attention before you strike, then you likely won't. It won't be obvious. About midway through the flight there, you see Freefall. He's been watching something on his phone, and he ends up talking to the Fixer for a few minutes. And then he comes in and talks to you guys in your seats, and he says, I'm going to be taking a small detour. I will see you guys in Russia. And do you guys have any questions for that?
You
Don't open the, don't open the
do
door.
it.
We're in flight.
He can fly, by the way.
Yeah, but we can't decompress the cabin. We're gonna die.
We'll all die.
Soon after the plane descends, it does not land. It's not like a 747. It's a smaller cargo plane. Think more like smaller Learjet. Not quite a private plane, but it's a plane that has a rear ramp that lowers. It's not like one of the big military ramps, but it's enough for a single person. So he actually exits the plane in flight through the rear ramp. Kind of like what's that dude who stole the money on the plane and parachuted down?
Julia knows.
Oh, DB Cooper.
Yes. But, similar to that, actually. He just dips out the back of the plane. A little bit more than halfway through the flight. So,
Excellent.
he's gone. Any questions for... I guess he's gone. Any questions for the Fixer?
Well, there goes our Russian.
He'll be back.
So you just thought this would be an extra fun challenge for us, huh?
We'll figure it out.
Okay.
Phil, how's the Russian coming along?
Dos Vedonia.
Well, he already left. It's a little late for that, but okay.
I'm from Texas, and I know that's wrong.
I'll do better. Phil is not an expert in Russian, and he was just put on the spot to learn it, and he's had an hour to research, so he's about as good as I am, probably.
Well, he has a bit more time before we land.
Yeah.
Can I say that Jack is listening so closely to everything that he is passing along, just so that I can because I know a small handful of Russian phrases also from childhood. I won't do the lore drop. So if I want to use my handful of please, hello, where is, which I don't remember very well, to be fair. I couldn't remember how to say sorry. Because I was never sorry as a kid. And
Yeah. That's the real reason.
then I'll just say that it was because I was listening to Phil so closely.
Luke,
What?
I actually have a serious question, actual, not bit. While we're on the flight, can I read through a translation book and just practice a little bit?
Yes.
Because to everyone's surprise, Magus is not stupid. He does actually have eidetic memory.
That's actually, that will come in handy. I think Edward did the same thing. And I have to tell you because I know you don't listen to the actual Golden Squad podcast, but that's exactly what Edward did. Edward has an eidetic memory too. So
I think it would behoove you
audience
to
stand-in.
also read a pronunciation guide.
Yeah,
I do think there was another problem with it. You
know
know all the words, you know what they're spelled as.
So you'll get a bonus for trying to pronounce these words from trying to practice on the plane. And I guess you can quiz with Phil the whole flight.
Sawyer is watching basketball highlights the entire time.
Izvini is sorry in Russian, it says.
Okay.
Google. Okay, you guys arrive at the hideout. The fixer unloads some of the gear. There's no issues in getting there, landing, getting to your hideout. That's all goes clockwork. I hear Google Translate. What you got?
I have no possibility of ever pronouncing a single word in Russian is what I got.
So, what's the plan for infiltration? Or is the plan infiltration, I should say?
I guess, level the playing field here. Who wants to go through the front door and just go loud?
I do not
Say
want to
aye.
go loud. I do not want to go loud at all.
Sawyer wants to do that. Sawyer recognizes not a good idea.
Havoc.
What's the plan, boss?
What?
Phil, what's the plan?
What are we here to do?
We have to kill a man, Phil.
Just a normal like me?
No.
Wait, another god?
Yes.
I
Phil,
don't know
you're
if I
going
can
to kill a
support
god.
I can't.
No, you have. Phil, if you kill a god, you gain their powers.
No, I can't.
You
Can't.
have to.
Can't.
You have to.
Sobs.
Okay, Phil.
Gods kill other gods all the time, Phil. It's a sacred right. It's part of the
I'm just a
mythos.
man. I can't be part of that.
Phil, look at me.
Yes.
Everyone was just a man once.
We're
Everyone.
just innocent men.
To be more, you have
Just
to.
normal men.
You have to see what you want, and you have to take it. Phil, do you want to be a normal man for the rest of your life?
I deserve that much.
Well, God's telling you you're wrong. Are you going to disagree with me?
No, you're right.
Then stand up, get a knife, and kill a teleporter.
Not me, please.
Not Jack.
Yes,
Phil, we bonded over Duolingo together, please.
He just cries.
Phil, there is a
You broke Phil.
There's a teleporter on the 3rd floor of that building. We're going to go in there. We're going to incapacitate them, and then you're going to deliver the final blow. You hear me?
He just
Phil, if you're going to
Catatonic.
cry, do it in Russian.
oh.
That's better.
Great.
So, as far as plans go, again, I still have the idea of sneaking in with the totem so you guys could just all teleport in. But again, that puts a lot of eggs in my basket.
If for some reason that doesn't work, then we do blast in, but maybe they apprehend you, and if they apprehend you, then we might end up closer.
I guess you're right, because a fail state might not actually be us. Yeah, they probably won't kill me on sight, hopefully. Any other plans? Does anyone have any other ideas that don't put me in direct harm's way?
No.
The fixer will add in one piece. He says,
Fixer's here.
Yeah, fixer's
It's
with you guys.
possible that we don't kill him, but it seems like we don't like that idea.
The fixer says there's a risk to getting captured. The facility that they housed former unwilling soldiers in was hours away. So likely the case they're going to take you off site if you get captured.
True, but if I have the totem, at the very least I could leave the totem behind.
Depending on where you are, that might work. But then there's no way to get in contact with you again. You'll be black bagged and gone.
I mean, it's our only plan right now, right?
If you maybe use a totem that I can control, then I can maybe send it directly to the
Third
third
floor?
floor.
Would you like it to be?
Hold on, let me think.
I mean,
I think
Russian nesting dolls. Everyone has those here.
I'm gonna have one.
Phil, give me your watch.
I don't have one.
Give me your shoe.
Here you go.
Okay.
Here's
Will this
both.
work? I only need one. Keep the other one on. Once you've killed a god, you can have your shoe back.
The Russian crying now.
Sawyer, will a shoe work?
No. Actually, no.
Here, Phil, you can have your shoe back.
Could you move one of my knives?
If it was a clog, what are your knives made of?
Metal?
Yeah, sure.
But you need wood.
It could even be like a paper plane. If you wanted to make a paper plane and throw it, and we can get it in a window or
This
something.
sounds really close to the mail idea. I'm just gonna say
It's very close, but at least it wouldn't be in a box.
it could also be a playing card.
I feel, Wasabi, that's a good idea, but I do feel like it does bank on the idea that these Russian heroes function just like American heroes. I feel like they
Maybe.
would ignore it.
True.
For listeners, Wasabi had the idea of causing a distraction on the other side of town, so all the heroes get pulled over there. It also still risks the, black bag scenario.
Yeah, and there might be just like local forces that go and take care of.
And I will say this,
disasters.
because your escape was like fairly big news in the US, here you guys are not going to be recognized immediately. So you guys can be a little bit less careful in terms of just going around town and stuff.
Jack, how long does it take you to switch totems?
I don't think we've ever worked that question down to a factor of minutes. It's always like a good while. It's like not easy to do so mid-mission.
Okay.
I think we said
Luke,
like an
what
hour,
would you? Yeah, okay.
something like that.
Yeah, enough to do it a couple of times a day, but not enough to do it in the middle of any kind of altercation.
'Cause I don't hate Sawyer's idea, but it would just require a very specific thing. Unless, are there windows on the third floor?
Yes.
Could we just toss a baseball through a window?
It doesn't have to be a baseball. I could toss a playing card through a window. That would be well within Jack's skill set.
I will say that they have windows, but so like the outer area before you get through the checkpoint has windows. Once you get through the checkpoint, though, there's no windows. You can see into the third floor for sure from outside, but not into the secure facility.
And the secure facility is
It's on the third floor, but it's in like the middle section of the building.
So it just gets past the checkpoint?
You can't get past the checkpoint by going through the windows on the third floor. Just leave it at that.
even in the middle.
Yeah, even in the middle. It's the windows exist up until the checkpoint, and then there are no more windows.
Okay, there are no windows in the middle bar of the figure eight.
I don't know if that's actually the case, but in this world, yeah. At least on the third floor.
I guess it is the time for action. Send it to a vote. Sawyer's plan or Eggs on Magus plan.
Is there any other intel you want to gather before you start?
Any one of us could simply go into the cafe to have a look around.
Well, Luke, did we ever figure out the disguise situation?
You mean the mask that from Temu? What disguise are we talking about?
Because I was going to see about actually having a disguise of some sort. You know what? No, actually, Magus want to do that. Magus is fully going to rock his wizard clothes.
Can I make that criminal check? Or do we have to lock down exactly what we want to do?
Tell me what you want to check.
Well, I just want to see if Sawyer would know better about strategy here.
Okay, yes. This is approaching the GM help point. So I'm trying to think about
I'll do that too. I can do that too.
if you're going to spend a point to have me. I guess you have extra points, right? You all have 4 or 5 points.
I actually don't know how many points I have.
I know I have at least 4.
Except for Magus. Magus only has 1. I think everyone else has a bunch.
Yeah, I've been pretty loose with mine.
Yeah.
Okay,
I think
I'm
I've
going to
used
do
one per
the...
session.
One of the things that's open to you guys that you can pull towards your advantage is they don't know that you guys are about to do this. So you can wait and gather intel.
Yeah. That's why I'm saying that, I think Jack wants to just go into the cafe.
If you want to set up cameras or investigate the SES operatives, because they enter and leave the building, not always through the front door, but you can see them and you know who they are. So you can try to keep tabs on them. There's several important officials. I think I said Putin is actually working in this building. He's not the leader of Russia in this world, but there's a bunch of people that you can see enter and leave this building. And getting a schedule is an option. So yeah, gathering intelligence before going in is a great strategy.
Okay, schedule.
Of who?
What did you mean by that?
The leader of the office is actually Putin. So Putin works in this building. There's all of the SES operatives. So those 6 people that I listed that have powers all work, and they actually have a barracks, and so like firefighters, there's always some people that are in this building that have powers, and then there's like the guard rotation schedules and stuff like that. If you wanted to look into any of those things, those are all options.
I think I would definitely want to look into the guard rotation.
Okay, I was referring more to the guards that are stationed at the entrances, like the entrance to the building, the entrance to the secure areas of the building. So there's guards there that you can see without having to like cross them. Entrance guards you have to cross no matter what, but the like secure area guards, you can look at their rotation schedules. But note that anytime, and this is information that the fence would have or the fixer would have given you, there are cameras. So anytime you enter, even if into the cafe, you are on camera. So they will know you're there. They won't know that you're looking to break in just from you being there. But yeah, intel is a great route to take.
I think could Sawyer, because we got like funds to buy other stuff while we're here, right?
Simple things. Like if you wanted to go to the store and buy more Flex Seal or something.
Yeah. Sawyer's going to buy the blackest hair dye that he can find.
Okay.
Jack, what color is Jack's hair?
That's a good question.
That is a great question.
I always
Probably
assumed it was
brown.
white.
Brown.
Just white.
Oh,
No,
no.
that.
Okay.
White hair.
I don't know, just in my head, when I heard like the Jack
No,
was described, I was like,
I
white hair.
really like that. That's
I love it.
everybody
does
write
make
that
sense.
down. Everybody write that down. Put that into your
Havoc?
fan art.
Havoc, you have black hair, right?
I remember she has a wolf cut.
Oh yeah, I think I wrote it down. Yeah, can I borrow your mascara to give myself black lashes?
Hold up, you just assumed I didn't have black mascara?
I just think that
You think my
Oh,
eyes
shit.
look this dark naturally?
Havoc looks good. No offense.
Yeah, sure.
I am
Here's
offended.
my $40 mascara. Like,
When did you get $40 mascara? We've just pretty much gotten out of prison.
That's what
It's
I
a
mean.
Priorities.
yeah.
I gave it to her.
Phil?
Don't tell him that, Phil.
Phil, I do need you to run to the store.
Yes. What do you need?
Kidnapping
Yes,
equipment.
Duh, Phil. Everything we've worked on. Duh.
Yes. Da.
Kidnapping equipment.
All right. I'll
Rope,
find.
tape, bags. Anyone else could think of anything else you might need for kidnapping somebody? A duffel bag.
You get a call from a Russian jail later.
I'll take my time to grow a mustache too. I just want to look as Spanish as possible.
Oh, okay.
And Sawyer thinks his waxy mustache, gelled back hair,
What's the disguise for?
when he just goes in to the place
To,
when he's
like,
on camera.
Clock the guard rotation schedules and stuff.
Mhm.
Okay. So, are you going to look into any of the higher ups? I guess I'll call them.
If that's visible inside.
I would love to know Putin's schedule.
He leaves out of a. You can tell maybe once or twice when he leaves. He has like a convoy that he leaves with. There's like armored cars that go out a side gate. Their schedule is very random. You have seen him leave a few times in this convoy, but timing it has not been easy.
So it's random when they leave, but does he
Putin,
come at a normal
specifically.
time?
No.
Yeah.
And he doesn't always arrive by convoy either. Sometimes it's by helicopter. Yeah, I will say you know where his office used to be. You don't know if it has changed locations since, because the window was destroyed by Callum,
Mhm.
and I suppose the safe that he had in there too was also destroyed. But the location of that damage is now repaired. So if that's still the office, you know which window that would be if you wanted to look.
Maybe, yeah. Maybe they're trying to psych us out. Of course he wouldn't be at the place that was attacked.
Yeah, put it right back in the same place. No one will ever see that coming.
But at least we don't know he has a schedule, but we do know that he leaves at random. So that is at least helpful if we want to, if we have a plan, we could just be on standby and wait until he randomly leaves.
Yeah, and I will even say that you guys know about 80% of the time when he's in that building, Putin, because he always leaves with a convoy or with the fighter jet escort helicopter. So based on security, you can tell when he's there.
I have a piece of information I would like to gather.
What do you want?
I want to pick just a random guard that's about my height, like a random person who works there, basically. And I just want to get their full schedule. Someone low ranked, basically. I just need somebody who can get in.
Okay, that's doable.
And I just kind of want to track their schedule so that I know specifically when they leave, and I know where they go after they leave.
Okay. You follow Dimitri back to his house. Okay.
And I'm going to do something with that the night before we actually do the
Perfect.
heist.
Okay. You have the schedule of a guard that you know is not some high-ranking dude. That's easy enough to get with enough intel. You have the schedule of the rotations. That's doable. You have whether or not Putin's in the building, not his schedule. What about the main powered people? Boa and Bonfire.
Fully just accepted that that's going to be a mixed bag of surprise us.
I do agree on that. There are two that I'm very concerned about. Which one? Not Persist, that's funny. I would like that. Bonfire's funny. Perillos and maybe Boa? I think I would want to know their schedules.
Okay. Of those, Boa is the easier to get. She's the easier to spot. She can't hide among a crowd or anything. Not easily. And also each of them has their own set of, like, I want to say a fan club, but they are pretty famous, so they tend to hide a little bit more publicly just to avoid people who recognize them. Most of them don't have escorts or guards, but Perillos is one of the ones that does, because Perillos is not exceptionally like muscular or anything like that. She's not going to win a fist fight. So she does have physical security with her, but Boa does not. So if you're trying to get a schedule, it might be easier to see. I mean, like, maybe you could track the security of Perillos. Maybe that will get you there. And I think we can roll that next time. And hopefully we'll have Will to help fill in some details about where he was. But yeah, he'll have an update of his own. All right.
Did Phil ever come back with the kidnapping equipment?
He came back with some borscht. He only found a restaurant.
Nice.
That's the only thing you knew how to ask for.
Yeah. I got, and some
They did привет,
pierogi.
He
Phil,
asked for pierogi and got borscht.
Yeah.
Phil, stand in the corner. Stand in the corner until next episode.
I'll be here waiting. That's me in the corner.
You better hope I don't forget about you.
Right. I've seen the Blair Witch, I know. I'll be waiting. Okay. Poor Phil. And I think
Or he's
He
hanging
gets to
out
be a
with
part
his-
of the adventure.
Yeah, he's
He's had the most interaction with us.
he lives with his fan club, and he's the only one that got to go on this trip.
that's fair. He's probably loving it, even though he's being asked to do all this stuff. That's a fair point. He's probably in heaven with his gods.
He was asked to do Duolingo and get us some borscht.
I could have kept around the big guy that could do laundry, but now I got Phil, okay?
Perfect. Is there anything else you guys want to go over before we call it? I think, and then, yeah, next session, I wanted to take it slow a little bit because I didn't want to get started without Will. But I think we're set up for actual infiltration, maybe. It could be an assault. I don't know what you guys are going to do.
I
But-
can't wait until the next session when all of us forgot all the plans that we came up with.
Yeah,
And
I'll
we
keep track.
are cocky because we have an extra person. We just decide to fight.
Don't worry, you have Flex Seal and a laser pointer. You'll get
I
in.
do think I can. I do fully think I might be able to take on Boa, and not in like the horny way, but like just specifically, I think that I hard counter.
Thanks for
Boa.
clarifying. that.
That's good, because I think Perillos is the one he's more concerned with. But yeah, if you want to take on Boa, I'm all for that.
Because I'm assuming Boa doesn't have the strongest will.
We'll see.
We'll see. Maybe Boa is insanely strong-willed and has the constitution of a sickly Victorian child.
Wrestling's kind of a mind game.
Wrestling is kind of a mind game. I'm just banking that their will is going to be a lot weaker than their toughness.
All right. Anything you want to say to listeners or anybody who leaves a comment? Brandon, I guess.
Brandon, you're awesome.
Hi,
Thank
Brandon.
you.
Brandon, thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much for your time. All of you Baroque fans, go yourselves.
Okay.
Havoc, what? You're going to tell everyone your plan?
My plan?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Havoc is looking at their like food supplier, like who supplies or resupplies the vending machines in the building, like in the guard section of the area.
Mhm.
And she's gonna purchase a bunch of like eye drops from like the drugstore.
You're going to give them all diarrhea.
Yeah, if they're all sick, they can't do their job unless
Mhm.
unless it's gonna suck. Like,
Mhm.
yeah,
I like it. That's so much more tactical. I love it.
yeah.
I changed my thing to the listeners. I say you're welcome.
and Dos Vedonia.
Yeah, dos vidania.
Take off your shoes.
All right, yeah, and give them to one to Phil and one to Magus.
I can't wait until next session where Magus decides to eat a chip out of the vending machine and gets diarrhea.
Her plan all along: deal with this crazy wizard with us.
They've been trying to kill me the whole time.
Yeah,
Dos vidania, Shasliva.
that's right.
That's Anya.
Goodbye. Well, thank you for listening. If you want to follow us or leave us a comment, you're welcome to do that on any of our... You can even do it directly on Spotify. We have Instagram and Facebook and all that stuff too. I try to respond to every single one, and I will speak your message on the next episode if you say anything. So, looking forward to hearing from you, and see you next time on Renegades.
Bye!
All right, as promised, this is the addendum Will edition with Freefall filling in for the actions that his character took in the episode I guess you just finished listening to. And I guess for Will, I chose some of the things that your character did, and so there's going to be like a choice that's not made, or that's already made for you. But other than that, the rest of the choices that you make are going to be reflected in the episode, and you can fill everybody in once, like in the next session that we're going to have.
Okay, sounds great.
So where we left off, you were visiting the fence to get outfitted with what you needed to take to Russia.
Mm-hmm.
We'll continue there. What kind of things did you want to have as you are in Russia for this mission to either extract or kill the... I'll call him an inmate. He's basically your target.
Yeah. I think Freefall would have definitely taken, he's kind of a scientist as well as kind of like a supervillain, so he wants to take a like portable version of the AI that he can like have on his little arm pad.
Okay.
That'll
Portable
give him
Sunny.
Yeah, portable Sunny, so he can kind of just pull up like a little hollow projection of Sunny, or just talk to him like Siri or something like that, and ask him questions or background data, whatever he needs.
And I'll fill you in on what everybody else took. Everybody decided to take translators, so you don't really need that.
That's correct.
And then Draven's character, Magus.
Magus?
Yeah, Magus is taking a gas mask, a multi-tool, mini tracers, and a flashbang. Jack is taking Rolexes, like a bunch of them.
Uh-huh.
Havoc is taking a red laser pointer, some flex sealant, nail guns and nails, a 3D elastic mesh face mask,
Interesting.
and a blonde bob wig. Which
Really-
is, if you see the pictures posted on our chat,
I was wondering what those
Yeah.
Florence Pugh images were.
yeah, those were the examples of the wig that Draven threw on.
Very classy. They got a really Ocean's 11 heist thing going on here. I'm just gonna go in.
Just Havoc does. Jack's like, I got Rolexes to trade. She wanted 52, but we settled on 5.
Excellent. Is Jackson going with us as well?
No, you will know that in a second. Right before you guys left, he changed his mind and he said he wanted to stay with the Exalted Vanguard.
I got to keep an eye on him because everyone's trying to kill him now, apparently.
Well, everyone's going with you, so all is...
Very good. So I've got my villain suit back, right? And I'll send you kind of an image of what that looks like, because the Vanguard was able to either gather that for me or rebuild it.
Yeah, probably rebuild.
Yeah. So I got my sweet cape on again it's got a hood, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'm just going basically with that. And I guess if they're all thinking that there might be gas, or do we have access to
Well, I have a smoke grenade written too, so maybe there's...
do we have access to any kind of tech, advanced tech that maybe is kind of like a rebreather, or
Yes.
they could also just go over your face like a gas mask, you know what I mean? Like maybe something advanced.
Yes.
Okay.
Rebreathers, full facial gas mask, that's available too.
Yeah, I don't want the cheesy.
I asked Draven which one he was talking. It's like, there's rebreathers, or do you want the full facial covering? And he said, I want something that covers my entire face. Oh, and I missed Sawyer. Sawyer said since he knows defense, defense built him basically a cable dispensing wristband, kind of like a web shooter,
That's cool.
but it's shooting cables instead. Metal cables.
Then what do they have, a little grappling hook on the end that catches
No,
stuff?
well his power is controlling metal, so he does.
Oh, that's right. Okay, yeah, so I'm gonna take a really cool looking black advanced tech rebreather, and I wonder if I can take some kind of filter also that can filter out gas just in case there's like riot gas or something. Also a pair of eye protection, like maybe some eye goggles, just in case. You never know what's going to happen if we're going to be underwater or if we're going to be gas, whatever. So
Don't want to be underwater in Russia.
yeah. And other than that, I think my powers are good on their own.
What about disguise-oriented material?
Very good, very good. Wait, so am I heading to Russia or am I heading to like some?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, the
award ceremony or something, or am I going to straight to the?
yeah.
The
I'll give
prison
you a
thing?
brief spoiler, because everyone's going to Russia except you, who decides to make a detour.
Yeah, pit stop. Okay, so I'm gonna bring also a suit, classy little suit, all black with a purple tie, maybe.
Okay.
That'll be my disguise, and yeah, maybe like a small portable medical kit I can strap on the back of my belt or something, like something really small.
Gotcha.
I think that's it, man. I think everything else I can control with gravity.
All right. Skipping ahead, you'll hear the descriptions and the explanations everybody makes once you hear the episode. On the plane, you guys board the plane, you're heading to Russia. You get pinged on your like alerts that you have on your phone that says that summary of yesterday's conference, and that you see on the like there's a YouTube video or something that shows the some of the main talking points that were gone over. You see Callum give an opening speech and talking about how gravity is a fundamental force, and he has slideshows and there's spaceships and maglev trains and planets, and it's kind of cheesy. But he opens a speech up for Dr. Alyssa Novak, and while she's speaking, she announces the release of a new technology that uses gravitons to create anti-gravity.
Oh.
And you would recognize this as the research that was being developed from studying your powers in Russia. And you briefly got an idea that it existed from Morph when you were talking to him.
Yes.
He mentioned something along these lines. And
yeah.
So she mentions partnerships with different organizations.
Mhm.
And she said that they've been developing this and they're now selling the tech to anyone who wants to buy it.
Oh, yeah.
It's basically a way to nullify gravity, specifically in areas around these devices. So they emit gravity nullifying particles.
Wow.
And so the decision that I made for you is that because you were gone and I had to explain why you weren't there, you went to go check out what that was. So you see this notification, you see this presentation on your phone from the previous day,
Yeah.
and you're like, okay, well, let's find out more.
Yep. I like it.
So I had you jump out of the back of the plane. You don't need a parachute because you can fly. Halfway through your journey to Russia, or maybe 3/4 of the way, whatever the distance that's close to Germany is, you jump out and fly down to the ground. What next?
As soon as I get down to the ground, I find a little place to change clothes into my disguise. Is it the day of the conference right now?
It's a several day conference.
So I showed up kind of at the tail end, right?
Yeah, at the tail end. So they're
Okay.
they're conducting sales of the device.
Freefall's going to kind of put on his disguise, and he'll have kind of like a tiny little satchel or briefcase where he puts all his other gear in, and he's going to head into the conference. He is going to ask Sonny if he can create a set of false credentials in the system to make sure he has access, like high-level access, see if Sonny is capable of doing that.
Okay. Sonny says, my write privileges have been revoked by admin. I can create them for you, but you have to introduce me to a network connection in order to upload those credentials.
Okay, well, hopefully they'll just let me buy a ticket at the door then, but I will see if I can get you into a system nearby. I'm going to go ahead and try to head in.
Okay. They have like a booth where people can collect badges if they're a presenter or a lecturer.
Okay. I'm not gonna go up and just try to walk in. I'm gonna kind of peruse, you know what I mean? Just kind of look around and see what's going on.
Their security is pretty heavy right now. They recognize that this is a world-changing technology, so they were prepared for the announcement by placing like security everywhere. So they're pretty decked out with security. And I will even say that you feel like the inkling of power loss the same way that Hannah made you feel. it's not fully there, but it's like you can kind of feel like I recognize that feeling of like, okay, maybe this isn't gonna work.
Something's different. Yeah, I was gonna ask, does Freefall kind of feel or notice that there's any change in like the gravitational fields or something's off? And so you're saying,
it's not as strong as Hannah's, but it's definitely, you can definitely feel
something
change.
Different. Yeah.
They do sell tickets though, so tickets are available to be purchased.
Okay, I am gonna go ahead and I'm assuming I have access to some petty cash that I was able to take.
The Exalted Vanguard would have handed you that.
Like, here's $10. Don't spend it all.
That'll be $300.
I'm gonna go ahead and buy a ticket to go in.
Okay. They don't require like an ID or anything, so it's easy to get in.
Okay.
You see just hordes of people perusing this technology. One of the main ones, it's on center display. I described it in Golden Squad like a glass doghouse size, and inside it they have levitating objects.
Wow.
And it's a small version that's demonstrating the technology. And they have different booths for sales and presumably exorbitant prices selling this new technology. The company that's offering it is run by Alyssa Novak, probably a name you'd recognize from the gravity physics community. Her company built, or I guess researched it. It's called Novak Labs. Roll perception.
Gotcha. That's a 20, baby. 14, and then plus 6.
Okay. As you're perusing around, you're looking at the different booths, and you hear a familiar voice, and you trace it down and find out where it's coming from. In one of the side, more private booth sales, there's some security preventing you from walking back there, but you overhear the voice, and you recognize it as the Mountain, one of the Russian agents.
Oh, yeah, I remember the Mountain from the other podcast.
He's negotiating the price of the device for acquiring it for Russia.
Okay. I'm just going to listen for a couple minutes, and I'm going to try to see what kind of prices are they talking. Not that I intend to buy it. I just want to kind of see what's going on here and what items he might specifically be referring to.
Rather than, because I always hate role-playing two characters that are having a conversation, so I'm just going to tell you what they say.
Yeah, just give me the lowdown. You have to talk and answer yourself, okay?
Right, exactly. That's why I'm like, if I was just doing one or the other, I might, but doing both always feels weird. Especially when I'd be alternating accents. That'd be odd too. One's German and one's Russian. Yeah, perfect. The Mountain is offering, it's the price that they're asking for is in the hundreds of millions range.
Mm-hmm.
The Mountain's trying to negotiate them down. He's asking for one of their regular size instead of one of the example that they have on stage is like a small mini size.
Mm-hmm.
He's trying to negotiate for, I'll even say 2 of the large models.
Yeah, that's the gravity nullifying tech, yeah?
Correct.
Okay.
And he's saying that he can take it out of there tonight. All they need is 2 of them and just to come to a deal on the price.
Okay.
He's speaking with the sales coordinator for Novak Labs.
Okay. Novak Labs, he's going to buy it soon. Freefall wants to go find a terminal around, it's like a convention center. I'm assuming there's information terminals with computer access that kind of tell you what's going on, blah, blah, blah. Is there any of that around?
Yes.
Okay, I want to try to approach one of those and ask Sonny if he can hack into it via Bluetooth or if there's a detachable USB that I pull out and see if he can get into the system and create credentials and a badge for me to pick up to go in that room under a obvious fake name or the name of another respected scientist, whatever he thinks best.
On it. Roll technology.
Right, Sonny, my boy. Technology is a +8 for your Russian friend. Ooh, 8 + 5, that is 13.
He says, best I can do is access to the loading dock area.
Best you can do is best you can do. I won't say you didn't try your hardest. What are other options? Anything?
You could sneak your way in.
Sounds dangerous. I don't want to end up in jail again. And since my powers are slightly nullified here, give me directions to the loading dock. Can he just upload it to my little thing?
Here you go.
All right.
Left, right, left.
Oh, I want to ask him another question. Sonny, pull up all data that you have available on this gravity nullifying tech and let me know what effect would this have on my powers specifically.
It appears any gravitational linked power is nullified by these particles. but heavily range dependent.
Incredibly specific. Can you find out what the consumer purpose for this product is? Is it only for use against superpowered individuals, or is there another goal in mind?
The retail explanation contains using these particles to help ferry objects to upper orbit, transportation mainly.
Fascinating. That's pretty cool, actually. I was kind of that you had a description of that. So it stops others from manipulating gravity, but they themselves can use it in a way to adjust gravity to help send stuff up around the world and into space. What about defensive purposes against military uses? Is there anything that it does in specific, like stop missiles or anything?
That's a good question. Anything with an external thrust component will be unaffected. It may require adjustments to its navigational sensors, but it could still work without interruption.
They have used my tech for consumer purposes.
Those capitalist pig.
Those capitalist pig. Yeah, I'm going to start making my... I'm going to casually make... I'm going to put on a pair of... This is my disguise. I got a pair of, glasses, but the lenses aren't prescription. And I kind of put that on, slick my hair back, and I'm going to try to make my way back to the loading dock.
Okay.
What do I see?
It appears that the mountain has come to a deal.
Mm-hmm.
So they're loading up the 2 devices into the truck that they have. Roll perception.
25, baby.
Okay. It's the mountain and one other goon that's helping him. You overhear that they're going to take it to a nearby staging area before they load it up for the trip back to Russia.
Interesting. I'm assuming the mountain's powers aren't affected and he's just carrying this thing straight up.
Yeah. It's gravitational. I guess it could. That's a good question. Can the gravity device affect itself? Yeah, I would just assume that he's it's not on, so he's just carrying it with his own strength.
Okay, that's impressive. And this isn't one of the huge ones you said. This is kind of like a smaller version,
No. This is there's 2 of the larger ones. It was his request. So this is the larger 2 of them, the large ones.
Okay.
And they are both not on. So you got a pretty good roll. So him and this other goon are loading this up to take to a staging facility. But I guess it's mainly him because they're big. They're fairly decent sized.
And how do my powers feel here? I'm still feeling slightly depleted, right?
Minor. You're confident that you can still use your powers, at least somewhat.
Okay. They're loading stuff into the back of a big moving truck, I'm assuming, or some kind of semi-truck?
Yeah. It's more like a moving truck.
Okay. First thing I want to do is I'm going to tell Sunny to take a note to remind me when we get back to base to create or invent some kind of, I'll help him invent, some kind of small piece of 3D printing technology we can add on to the gauntlet that can print things like tracking devices or little GPS air tags, you know what I mean? I think we could do that together. He's smart, I'm smart, but we'll need resources. So for now, I'm going to wait until we leave the convention center. I'm going to attempt to follow these guys. Are there any cars nearby?
Yeah? You're going to steal a car?
Yeah, I'm going to attempt to steal a car.
All right. Let's do a vehicle check.
Got it.
That's one of the most uncommon ones. Vehicles and treatment almost never get rolled.
+2, baby. Let's hope it's something good. 10, so 12 altogether.
You can't get in the car, but if you wanted to break a window, we could probably get in.
I'm looking for an older car before the year 2000. Do I see anything like that?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to use my powers to lift the lock. Remember back in the day when you used to have to push those locks down?
Okay. Let's do your power roll then.
Okay. That's a 19.
Okay. It
Good
pops
enough.
up.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you're able to get it started, without damaging it. So that's nice.
Awesome. And I'm just going to kind of lay low, turn the radio on, listen to some German radio while I wait for them to leave. And once they leave, I'm going to tail them at a safe distance that doesn't look too obvious.
Okay. They drive to their facility. They basically park there overnight. You can tell that there was someone else inside at the facility that they met. It's more like a hotel kind of thing.
Yeah. Best Western of Berlin.
Yeah, right. It's a little bit more secure than that, but it's similar. A secure hotel.
Safe house,
Yeah.
maybe?
They're not going to park their $200 million truck just out in the parking lot of a... Yeah. They drive their car into this garage, lock it, they go rest above it before the the drive in the morning.
Okay. I'm going to attempt to approach the warehouse and see if I can destroy the lock and open the
Okay.
warehouse door. Or actually, I'm going to go up to it first, and I'm going to have Sonny take a look at it and see if he has any ideas.
Okay. This system is fortified against intrusion. There are alarms and security provided upon unrecognized entry.
I love Sonny. He's useful, dude. I want to ask him if he can detect any network signals and possibly hack into a system inside. I'm not sure what his range is or what his abilities are. I'm assuming he's just a little AI that has maybe some Bluetooth and Wi-Fi capabilities.
I will say that he has Bluetooth.
Okay.
The version that you are given has been
Really stripped down.
it's been prevented from sending out signals so that it doesn't communicate with Phi.
Smart. So it's trying to make itself like undetectable.
Yeah, so because the original version of Sunny is like networked with Phi in order to help like coordinate. So yeah, its ability to like hack into stuff is kind of limited to like Bluetooth. If it can establish a Bluetooth connection, then it can still do it. But any like over internet connections or Wi-Fi have been basically taken away.
Okay. And he's not detecting anything in the immediate area that he could connect to.
I found a portable stereo.
Well, we don't want to wake the mountain up.
It has a microphone in it. If you'd like me to tell you what I can hear from it,
Please do, my friend.
it sounds like they're watching a TV show.
Anything good?
He lists Russian TV comedy show.
2.5 Men with a Russian dub.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see here. I could rip the door off, but that would cause the mountain to get upset, and he's a pretty dangerous character.
Also, security would be en route.
Yes. Can you identify via any type of scan where the security countermeasures are located on the warehouse door?
He says there's motion sensors inside the building.
Okay, well that's really bad because we're not going to get past that. Alternative entry points?
You're not going to like it. You're going to have to go through the main living quarters.
I'm going to attempt to sneak up to the area near the main living quarters and try to just peek in the window and see if I can see exactly who's in there. I think it's just the mountain and his goon, but I need to be sure.
Roll stealth first.
Gotcha. Stealth is a +2 for Freefall. That's a 7 + 2 is a 9.
Okay. As you're climbing up there, you step on some dry leaves or something like that, and you make a slight rustle and draw the attention of the mountain. You're not seen, but you hear them ask each other, like, did you order any food? What was that? So you're out of sight right now, but they definitely heard it.
Did he order any food? Does he respond?
The response? No, I haven't ordered anything.
Okay. I'm going to go back to my car, grab my pack, put on my super suit, and get ready to get down to business. First, before I leave the car again, I'm going to ask Sonny to give me a breakdown of the mountain again, just for reference.
The mountain's powers are extreme strength and durability.
And he
also
is
very handsome.
That is correct. I do remember that. Is he a Russian?
Yes.
Okay.
Pyotr.
And were we able to use any type of identification abilities on the goon? He's just a regular nobody, right?
Right. I would say you probably don't recognize him. He appears Russian.
Okay.
They were speaking Russian.
I am going to step out of the car and going to attempt to force the warehouse door open with gravity.
Okay.
I'm not sure where else to go with this unless I get into a direct confrontation with the mountain, which is going to happen regardless, I think.
Okay. Roll perception one more time.
Okay. That's a 16.
Okay. At this time, just changed in the car. You're about to get out and break this door off. You notice someone flying overhead. Oh, you said 16? You recognize the flying person as Callum. Sorry, I shouldn't say Callum. Sagittarius, the Phi superhero.
My polar opposite.
Right. He's staying fairly high up, but he's mapping out this area.
He must be doing the same thing as me. I'm assuming if Phi's Russian counterpart is trying to get this, Phi must be trying to stop them as well. He's just kind of circling, like kind of mapping things out, like you said?
Yep, but he's monitoring this same area.
Damn it. Well, he will be an issue because our powers against each other will be a really good fight. But I can't fight the mountain and him. Can Sonny find the number to the phone inside this safe house?
Yeah.
Sonny, look up the phone number for this safe house.
Here it is. 8675309.
I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to call this number on my cell phone.
Okay. The mountain picks up. Yes, what do you need?
Is this the mountain?
Yes. Who is
Have
this?
you Are you interested in extending the warranty on your car?
Is that what you said?
I didn't say that. I didn't say
How
Flies
you always find me.
Someone's outside your place, flying overhead. You may want to keep an eye out. Could be Fi. And I'm going to kind of hang up the phone real quick, and I'm going to kind of go hide somewhere in the bushes and see what happens. See if anything happens.
You can see him like poke his head out and like look around a little bit. He doesn't seem to notice Sagittarius flying about, but he only looks for a few minutes.
And he's not alarmed because he doesn't see anything?
He seems to be a little bit a higher alert. So he is you can see him make another call.
Okay, we don't need anyone to have this tech because it will get in my way, but it could also be used against Callum, which would be good for us to have it as well. But for us to get it, I need to fly it out of here too. It's going to cause some alarms.
We'll say this. The mountain, you overhear him from your car. Maybe he's yelling at the other guards. He says, there's a report that Fi's onto us. We're going to take it out tonight. Once they know where we're taking it, they won't be following.
Interesting.
So you see them packing up their gear and getting ready to head out.
Okay. I'm assuming they're going to, this is just off the top of my head, I'm assuming they're going to take it to the new KGB Russian Fi group headquarters.
Who knows?
I don't know that. Yeah, I'm just trying to make a guess. I'm going to attempt to stow myself inside the truck. Is the truck inside the warehouse or is it parked outside?
It's inside.
I'm going to find a place to lay low near the warehouse and wait for them to leave. My goal here is to attempt to stow away with them to get wherever they're going, because I need to go to Russia coincidentally anyway.
Mm-hmm.
And if they're going to Russia, great. If not, they go somewhere else. I can still try to take or destroy the tech.
The next morning, they are finished, whatever. They load up the truck. They are leaving as this area. And you're both keeping an eye on the mountain and his goons, as well as Callum, who's Sagittarius, who is above, like, keeping safe distance, but an eye on things. Every once in a while, the mountain tries to, like, spot him, but just he keeps looking at the wrong places at the wrong times. So he loads up and starts driving, and you see Callum fly ahead and make some kind of obstructions in the path.
Mm.
And as you're following in your car, like, you see your opportunity when the mountain and his goons get out of the truck to clear some of the obstruction.
Brilliant.
To park the car and hide. If you're gonna go in the truck, you can too, but on the truck, in the truck, under the truck, wherever you're gonna hide.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I could stick to the top, but I think someone might see me, or even Callum might see me, so I'm going to try to get inside the truck and just hide under a moving blanket.
Gotcha. So you get in the truck. Let's do one more stealth.
Yes, sir. Come on, stealth. Do not let me down right now. 11.
Assisted by Callum's distraction, because you only had to overcome one minion rather than the mountain himself.
Yeah.
You make it into the truck, get under your blanket. They continue driving.
Very good.
You hear them talk about that they're not excited about how long of a drive this is going to be, and that it's safer to avoid air traffic at this time. And how do you want to communicate this information to your team?
I am going to try to send a text message. I have my phone still. Maybe an encrypted text message to the team.
All right. On my way to Russia. BRB?
You know who at the end.
Got it. Okay. So, in a truck on your way there, the slow way.
Yes.
Got it.
But I am with the anti-gravity devices.
They are both offline, so you don't have a power restriction.
Very nice. And the guys are up front, right? Like if in my mind, it's like a U-Haul or a semi-truck where the back is separated.
Yeah. They cannot see you from where you are.
Throughout the duration of travel, or until we get to the next session, while they're driving, maybe Freefall is kind of looking at the tech. He's not trying to break anything. He's just kind of like using his science and technology abilities to kind of understand it a bit more and reverse engineer it in his head and just see how it works and what its weaknesses and strengths might be.
Got it. Okay, yeah, I can go over that next session. Okay, perfect. I think that's a good little tangent explanation of where your character was. I was interested to see whether or not you'd try to be like, that's the info, let me get out of here, or if you're going to go with them.
Yeah, I didn't want to fight the mountain, and especially with Callum there, because without the team and my first big fight would have been crazy. It's good to be back. At least it gets me back in the story. I'm a little rusty, but I'll get it back.
Cool, I like it. All right, and that about does it for our Renegades double feature. If you have any questions or you want to just leave a comment, you can feel free to do that on any of our social medias. There's a link to them in our episode description, I'm pretty sure. Follow the link tree. You can get to our Facebook, Instagram, whatever other one you want to leave a comment on, or you can just do it directly on whatever platform you're listening on. And next time on Renegades, you'll see exactly what it takes to bring the crew back together.